Hello, in this video we're going to go through the extra help for 6.2.1. And so it says to identify the function family for each of the following graphs. So before I even get started, I like to go through and I like to see if there's any that are non-functions first, because sometimes we get caught up in like putting these functions into a box, putting them into a family, and we don't realize that they're not part of a family because they're not even a function. So non-functions fail the vertical line test. So if I look, I want to see if I can draw a vertical line that touches twice. And we can see here, if I draw a vertical line here, I touch here and here. So that fails the vertical line test. So this is a non-function. This next one, I can't draw any vertical lines that touch more than once. I can imagine just kind of like drawing lines in my head, and there's no vertical line that would touch more than once. So this one's good. I can put that in a family later. This next one, pretty much anywhere that I choose to draw a vertical line will touch more than once. And so this is a non-function. Now there's one more. I want you to pause it and see if you can find which last one is not a function. So hopefully you said this one is not a function. We can draw a vertical line that touches more than once. Once you have your non-functions identified, then you can go back and look at your functions and decide which family they belong to. So I think having the characteristics out in front of you, so your notes from the video, would be really helpful as you start to learn this, and then you'll start to memorize the patterns before we start testing. This one I noticed just looks like a straight line, and we have the most familiarity with that one. I hope we remember that a line is a linear function, and it has the word line in it, so that can help. This one we also have some familiarity with. It looks like an upside down U, and so this is a quadratic. And there's a U right at the start of the word, so quadratic, the U shaped, hopefully can remind you. And then this last one, we start off and then we speed up really quickly. We increase really quickly. And it looks like a backwards L. Backwards L. This one is exponential. Exponential. So we are speeding up or slowing down really quickly is exponential. And so this is what your test questions are going to look like. You're going to be given a graph and then identify which function family you have. Memorizing the words is not super important because these will be the answer choices, right? So it'll say like linear, quadratic, exponential, non-function, rational, radical, absolute value. And so you'll just have to choose which one is which. But you do have to know the characteristics of each type to be able to effectively choose.